everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and we are going to be discussing the Scarlet Witch's return, potentially, possibly being spoiled a little bit here in 2024 with an upcoming project. I say spoiled a little bit because I think that it was a bit of a given that we would see the return of Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch in this Disney Plus show, and by which, if you don't already know what show we're discussing or talking about, that there would be Agatha Darkhold Diaries. A new comment on social media may have indicated that Elizabeth Olsen will be expanding on her return to the MCU as the Scarlet Witch in 2024 next year. Not seen in action since her character's kind of presumed death in 2022's Doctor Strange of Multiverse of Madness. I don't really know if it was supposed to be a death or what was going on with that. I do think it was a death though, looking back on it and thinking back on it. Elizabeth Olsen was also confirmed to be back in Marvel Studios' fold with a voiceover role in What If Season 2, but that's taking place outside of the MCU technically. And after taking on leading lady duties in the hit Disney Plus show WandaVision, many are wondering whether she'll reunite with Kathryn Hahn in the upcoming Agatha Darkhold Diaries spin-off as well. As we know that our Agatha Darkhold Diaries is a bit of a spin-off to the WandaVision show, taking up with Agatha, the main villain of WandaVision. And so recently, WandaVision and now Agatha Darkhold Diaries star Asif Ali may have spoiled that Elizabeth Olsen is also set to return to the MCU as Wanda Maximoff / Scarlet Witch, as we know, in 2024's Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Responding to a comment on his Instagram page asking, "Will Wanda be in Agatha's show? Bro, please respond." Ali enthusiastically had responded with a yes, indicating that Olsen would make her comeback in the series. Very straightforward question asked, is she going to be back? And a response of yes. Whether or not he was supposed to say that or reveal that is up to Kevin Feige. It is important to note that the comment has since been deleted though, however, indicating that Ali may have revealed something that he wasn't meant to be shared yet, or equally he could have misspoken on in this statement. An appearance in 2024's Agatha Darkhold Diaries would mark her second appearance in around a year following her voiceover role as Scarlet Witch in Season 2 of the animated What If in the final days of this year. Elizabeth Olsen herself also took to comment on her potential inclusion in this new show, Agatha Darkhold Diaries, in May of last year, 2022, plainly noting that she'd be not appearing in it as far as she knew, but that she would do anything with Kathryn Hahn involved, saying that, in quote, "I mean, I would do anything with Hahn. Yeah, no, I'm not appearing in it though, not as far as I'm aware, but I would love that woman so much." That entire show was just filled with lots of joy. It was great. I need that quote right there, speaking a little bit on what it was like working with Kathryn Hahn for one, and then also on Scarlet Witch's WandaVision show. This hero being said, guys, it seems to be in a bit of a flux, but for the time being, I think that this does add on to that resume of that Elizabeth Olsen is set to return as the Scarlet Witch. She was a great villain in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and then to see her get crushed by a bunch of rocks and then presumably have a death scene there left a lot of fans, I think, in shock and a lot kind of just not believing it. It just felt too short and too sweet of a death, I think, if for anything, and it felt the wrong way. As in into the sense of that, well, there's so much still left, it feels like, for this character of Scarlet Witch / Wanda Maximoff. She still feels like we have this whole redemption arc that she needs to go through after the events of Multiverse of Madness. So that is something that we could potentially see play out in the Agatha show coming out next year around the fall. From a story standpoint, most fans wouldn't be shocked to see Elizabeth Olsen make her return in Agatha Darkhold Diaries, especially after how popular the WandaVision show was due to Elizabeth Olsen and Hahn's partnership as it kicked off Phase 4. The real question is, would and should Wanda be a part of this new show? And for another explaining of exactly how would the Scarlet Witch be able to return to the land of the living after fans last saw, a kind of a presumed death and be buried under a bunch of rocks under Mount Wondergore in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie. While official Marvel Studios adjacent text confirmed that Wanda had quote-unquote died in that incident, most fans are convinced that Elizabeth Olsen is far from done appearing as the Scarlet Witch in the Multiverse Saga, and that there is a lot more left for this character, as I had mentioned. And even though Elizabeth Olsen hasn't necessarily been eager to suit up once again for Marvel Studios since her last appearance, all signs seem to point towards another round of action for her character coming to the MCU sooner or later. This here all being said, guys, I would love to hear hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys want to see with the future of Wanda and the Scarlet Witch overall in the future of the MCU? Do you think that we're going to be seeing her in Agatha Darkhold Diaries? I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an official MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.